Hello, everyone. Uh, all right. It's Monday. All right. So I'm in the process of editing an episode. Um, my mom caught it, um, and I had mentioned it semi recently that uh, I had recorded uh, some episodes, movies I made us with Lasagna and Hammer. So I'm editing their episodes. I'm going to put those up for you guys today. So like right after this show, within the hour, um, I'll put them on Patreon. Right now they're gonna be a Patreon exclusive. These 3 episodes. I'll eventually roll them on to YouTube. But if you want to hear them early, go to Patreon or in the chats, message me, and then I can text you the links because I know sometimes it's a little hard navigating through the Patreon stuff. But I need to get some water real quick. So what I wanted to do is continue editing the episode a little bit. Not necessarily just re-listening to it, but I figure give you guys a little. I'll give you like a 7 minute what the podcast what the show is about. This is the very end of part 3. Um, I guess that's too much of a spoiler, huh? Oh, I don't want to be fair to you. Lame. Hmm. You know what? Screw it. You guys are gonna listen to it anyway. It is one of the thing that I like most about this particular show is I have complained about the not being able to talk and talk like philosophy or like a decent conversation. Um, like hold on, I'm trying to think how 'cause I do talk to people. It's not what I mean. Um, like any kind of um, like just a debate of sorts. So um, this podcast does that for me. So I think it's interesting. I think you guys will enjoy it. So if not, whatever, fuck you guys. That way I say that, I'm sorry. Um, so here is it's we're going to talk now about our overall opinions of the series. Um, we there might be some spoiler stuff in it, but right now there's 3 hours of it, so there's a lot of really good stuff in episodes 1, 2, and 3. But this is just a taste of where we're at with this podcast.
I think it's a great episode. Like,
The whole overall show, like having no
yeah,
crutch.
give me overall.
The overall, just not having read any of the source material or any of the books, makes me want to read the books because the story portrayed in the show, the way they did it, was just overall fucking phenomenal. Because like I don't feel like I'm not rating every episode for what it is because I see it as all one story, just in parts.
Right.
But overall, I thought it was told fucking fantastic.
Absolutely.
Like everybody was cast well by going with people that are just genuine actors that understand the character as much as they need to and doing their own thing with like people that are, I guess you would consider them no-name actors, but like people that are just fresh and new. It really gives it such value because it literally breathes on its own. It's such a good story. All the hardcore dude sex aside, doesn't detract from it. It is its own love story. Why can't everyone have their own love story? And that open-minded equality is thrust in front of you because people are so used to being conditioned to think a certain way. Not everyone thinks that way.
Okay.
I five fucking stars all the way through. Like fucking great, phenomenal.
I don't
show.
think it's a
Season 2 is going to be
perfect
great.
series. I think there are perfect episodes, and I think there are fucking perfect moments. I think it's fucking like 4.5 out of 5. Like just to be a fucking shit about it, because I still struggle with this idea that in 2017 it's this hard for Shane with no explanation for him to come out. And that's the only one thing I butted up against was I think episodes 1 and 2 a little bit long. Like could we? I was thinking about it. Drop episode 2. slide 4 up, then 3, and then 5 and 6. I think you can almost work it.
No. Like you can't just twist it around to even it out. It's not.
No, but
Only if you read.
because between 1 and 2, there was no huge significance between.
No, and that
they
was
worked
the whole
well
lust
together,
thing.
yes.
Yeah, that was the whole lust thing
It was-
to like draw the audience in.
Literally, episodes 1 and 2 are kind of the same episode.
Give me episode 1 and 2, but instead of 2 1 hours, give me one. Give me a 90-minute premiere episode. Combine the 2 episodes 1 and 2, and then keep the rest of it almost the same. I'm fine with it. The pacing was slightly off between the 2 characters. That's my only concern. Is I love Ilya the entire time. I only kind of like
He just
Shane.
steals the show. He really does.
But you have to have the Shane character for Ilya to shine. That's-
Absolutely.
They're the yin and yang of the
But I-
story.
but I
that makes
want-
it-
Absolutely.
But I also wanted to enjoy Shane. And you only start to enjoy Shane at like 4.
So this is where I am so fucking glad it got picked up for season 2, because season 2 is supposed to be the long game, which is the 6th book, which is the conclusion of their story, and
There's clearly a lot more story that you left without, or
so much of it.
I wish I remember what I said at the end of last episode, because I told you it was going to leave off on the cliffhanger, wasn't it? Like, we had like,
It isn't. It isn't. Though.
no, I'm just kind of curious what I said,
Yeah. Oh.
like what I predicted. I was like,
Yeah.
because you're like, they have so much stuff to do, and I'm like, do they fucking bait and switch you with the title of the long game?
No, see, this is where I think kind of the fucking brilliance of Jacob Tierney comes in. Is even if they had not been picked up for season 2, season 1 ends on a happy note.
it does.
You're like
you can one and done this.
yeah, like you are satisfied with that ending. Whereas so many fucking shows on Netflix, you're like, why in the fuck did you cancel it?
Mhm.
Why did you not finish it?
Yeah.
And there's so many fucking shows like that, but at least like with this one, that last episode, you're left happy.
The only credits you've ever officially endorsed watching,
Absolutely,
with just
yeah.
those 2 guys in the car driving away.
HBO had to change. So you know how like when the credits are rolling, typically goes like, okay, counting down to the next fucking series we're recommending for you.
Right.
People complained so much that HBO had to change it to where this
It doesn't auto skip and talk into
Exactly.
this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay. So
But I totally agree with you. I really think that like he was cognizant enough, like it could be like Axe, this could be mine, and
They
go
didn't
with the whole
know.
story.
no idea.
So he structured it in such a way that it all stands on its own.
Yeah.
There's one
It was-
complete story.
you can
even
be
though there's
happy.
so much more story
Absolutely.
to tell, which is fucking great that they got.
If you had no fucking clue that the book series existed,
Or if you did, you're like, I'm fine with this as an adaptation.
It absolutely
that's united-
stands on its own. You can watch it, still enjoy it, still love it.
Yeah.
and
Because
it's
not every
fucking amazing.
book needs to cover all of it.
correct.
It should just
Where
Like, honestly, if we're being fucking real, what it should have been, if my wish in 2026
Yeah.
was, it would have been book 1, book 2, book 5, book 6. 3 and 4, I'm ambiguous about. But 5 is fucking important as shit. Honestly, just
Have we seen any of 5?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Overall, I am.
Oh, it's lagging for a second. Hold on. I'm not even fiddling too much.
Overall, I am happy with the show. I have no problems with the show. I think it's fine. It's great. Not even fine. It is great. I see why.
people are obsessed with it.
It's a
Okay.
runaway hit.
So here, okay. So that's okay. That comes. Here's the problem that I'm having.
Mm-hmm.
Watching you watch this, and with all the hype that, because there's always been the underlining issue I've had with these.
Absolutely.
Is this important because everybody says it's important?
Right.
Because if this didn't blow up this still would have been just as good.
Woo! All right, here we go, guys. Hello and welcome to Whimsy Live. It's Nooners. Hi, Mom. Chat. How are we all doing? So, uh, the pre-show had a little bit of the review of Heated Rivalry. The end of it was middle of part 3. If you're just coming in or you're watching this again, I will be putting up the 3 episodes today. Definitely the first 2. I think I have to finish. That's why you guys listened to part of it, was because I'm still listening through it before I export it and upload it. So, 3 episodes. Heated Rivalry. 2 gay hockey players. And their story of how they get together. It's a very blah explanation, but that's the bulk of it. It is currently the biggest thing in the world on TikTok, I hear. Very, very big, especially within the LGBTQ community. I enjoyed it. I liked it. But I think very critical of it. So when you guys listen to the the episodes, as I was saying earlier, I like it. I like having that discussion debate about something. I was a little bit more cynical, and artsy is not the right word. I was a little bit more critical of the storytelling of it, and then Lasagna was very passionate. This was a very visceral experience for her, whereas I looked at it more from the storytelling aspects of it. So there's a lot of really good, decent discussion. I think a couple of times we yell at each other. Overall, I think it's very good. The 3 episodes are only going to be on Patreon right now. Um, for the moment, uh, I'll put up all 3 parts. If you don't know how to get to the Patreon, hit me up in the chat, and I'll text you the links to uh, the 3 shows. So, um, very good show. I enjoy it. I think you'll enjoy it. I think what's interesting about it is it's different than most of everything else that we've put out, right? So we'll have discussions, we'll hang out. We talked to Sophie yesterday. Um, we'll play some games, mind pockets. This thing is kind of just a review of what the hell I've been doing this week. Um, so that one, this gets into some heated discussion with regards to why I think this movie sucks or this TV show sucks, and then hear other people defend why they like it, and vice versa. There's a lot of stuff that I like that a lot of people don't like, but it's fun to kind of to listen to it. So I think you'll enjoy it. Um, if you have no idea what a heated rivalry is, then you might as well listen to it because I don't think you're going to see the show then. It's heated rivalry is one of those shows that if you haven't heard about it yet, you might not watch. Well, you could watch it. You could still this could be I could be the person who got you into it, which would be totally cool. Um, but we will spoil the entire thing. So if you listen to the 3 episodes, we're talking about the whole thing. I'm spoiling everything. We're doing a straight review of each episode. So if you're well, I don't really want to put 6 hours into this thing, but I'll listen to 3 hours of it. That's kind of funny. That's funny. I like it. I'm you're only saving, but they're broken up into 3 episodes, so whatever. Anyway, Nooners, guys. Woo, it's Monday. First Monday of the year. Yeah, right. Yeah, it is because the 29th was the last one. Happy New Year, everybody. Woo woo. This show is reviewing my week. What have I been watching, and then some stuff on the back end. This week we're going to do top 10, my top 10 for the year 2025. There is one small error that I forgot to add into it, but we'll get there when we get there. Maybe there you go. Getting to know me. All right, here's what I've been up to this week. All right, week with Sophie again. Um, she hung out with us on Monday. She stayed the night Monday. We had a good time. We had a good time yesterday. Um, we played with so much clay. We made so many little pots. Listen to her episode. She'll 155. She'll kind of just she'll tell you a lot of what she's been up to. Um, but it's on here again because definitely the best part of my week. I can't remember anything else that I like of any significance that I did this week other than like hang out with Sophie. Like she's like the coolest thing. Like she's the coolest person right now. So I hung out with Sophia. We did some arts and crafts. Lots of pots. Um, yeah. So hi Sophie. Then all right. So then I had this idea. Okay. So I mentioned I was going to make meme pins. I don't know if I don't think I'm going to call them meme pin. I don't know. I'm going to find a better name for them because they're not really memes. I think by definition they're not memes. So like conversation pins? No. Quote pins? Quotes? So I showed you the picture of them, but look, we actually have them now. So this is a fry that says McDonald's is having a fries renaissance, which and on the ribbon it says from episode 153. Because that was my favorite quote of that episode, and it has inspired me to make these. And then this guy is a little butter guy that says, butter. Episode 2. So, look, I'm making new merch ideas. So we're gonna have some pins, some quote pins. So what's important now is as you listen to episodes, you need to leave comments of what your favorite line was of an episode. Like if you hear something that's like hilarious, you gotta let me know so that way I can make pins for them. Right now these are AI generated images. Anybody listening, anybody knows if you can know anybody who can draw a fucking French fry or a tub of butter, please reach out because I would prefer to use original art. So if anybody can like recreate these things, please let me know because otherwise I have to keep using the AI stuff. And I don't want to use AI. I would prefer to use somebody. So anybody that can draw, not even good. They're just fucking French fries. The next one will probably be I need you to draw one of these gnomes holding a blankie for Liam's episode 43. So the one on the screen right now, though, okay, because I do enjoy making pins now. I'm gonna make this pin. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Chasing the Whimsy. I'm gonna make that into a pin, slightly bigger. But what I was thinking about with the Patreon stuff, because I would like to build the Patreon 2025. With that, I think what I want to try and do is like offer a like a welcome gift for like the $4 tier. So the handful of people that um, convert from the free to the $4, um, if you're at least in that tier for the first cycle for the 2 month cycle, I'd send you like a little welcome package, which would have basically this pen, a couple of stickers, and a Pix, right? Because maybe a little thank you note. I would say I would handwrite thank you notes, but you'll never be able to read them. I could personalize one, but I'm gonna have to print them out. Just so like that way it adds just a little extra value to the $4 tier. Um, I have reached out to a half a dozen people, like six different people and companies looking for uh, advertising and sponsorship um, for my Pockets 100. But then obviously then we can convert that into more advertising stuff. So I'm asking for like a monetary donation. I'm asking someone like if for whatever reason like shipping, receiving, they're not going to do anything. But like if they wanted to donate a year subscription at the $4 tier, or free samples of stuff because I want to do some giveaways, like a small basket. So I reached out to Mike and Carolyn to see if we can get some candle samples. I have to email somebody today about soaps and body butter. I think it's body butter, right? That almost sounds weird, but so yeah. So I'm looking for a handful of different types of additional funds coming in. Help out a little bit. See if we can grow that Patreon some. Because like shipping and receiving is like I don't need to be. I don't want to sign up for Patreon. Like I give a shit. Like I just want to know that you're advertising, throughout the week. But then I can be like, boom, you're now gifted. Somebody within the free tier, you're now gifted. I'll send you you know, and with the new uh with some of the new content, going to go Patreon exclusive or early access. Let's call it early access. I don't want like exclusive because it's early access, but eventually it'll go online like regular um, Spotify and YouTube. So at some point they'll eventually make it there. But if you want it early, Patreon. So yeah, I'm working on multiple ideas. Um, Reaching out to a bunch of people. Got I got a couple of replies, but no like hard answers yet. So like that's kind of a thing. So I got to the point where I'm like, you don't know until you try. So and then the rest of the week, this guy, I'm in my head too much. Um, so there's already a mind pocket for it, but and we'll probably hear something next Saturday, possibly next Monday's episode. Um, I think I need to start car casting because the car rides are too long to be by myself and not distracted, I guess. So so there's going to be, in theory, uh, I don't know when it will drop. Soonish. Again, like maybe. Shut up, Edge. Probably Monday, maybe. We'll see. But there's gonna be an old man episode. I don't think it's gonna come across as sad dad. Um, I really don't think it's sad dad because I don't think I'm sad dad. But I do think with the new year, it would help for me to. I don't know if vent is the right word. It's not a vent. I don't know, just to get some of that shit. See all this, all that squigglies. Hold on. See all these squigglies? I need to get rid of some of that. Let's get it out there. Um, Kind of just so that's kind of where the old man episodes were at some points. Um, a little Ben therapy, get some shit out there, um, get it out, and then kind of reanalyze it a little bit. So we will probably see an Old Man episode definitely within the next 2 weeks. So it's half. I want to say a lot of notes, half recorded. Yeah. So, but that's all I've been up to this week. Not a lot. Hung out with Sophie, and then after that, it was just like, hey, let's overthink everything. Um, but we're working on the Patreon stuff. We're putting new content on Patreon. Thank you gifts, or not like welcome gifts. And then obviously all the $10 people or the current $4 people, obviously you will also get a copy or a version of the welcome gift. So um, to be fair, most of you guys probably have most of the stuff. Except for the pin. I know that's the one thing you guys won't have, so I'll make sure you guys get at least the pin. All right. Um, but yeah, that's all I've been up to this week. Nothing crazy. Um, I took the Tuesday off and I had Thursday off. So like it was uh just a lot of extra free time that I'm not used to. Really fucked up my routine. I slept a lot. Like, is that a thing? That's good, right? Most people think that'd be good. But then it's like, why was I sleeping? I don't know. Anyway, all right.
Get ready
So
to meet your new favorite storyteller. Introducing the brand new podcast, Storytime with Mr. C. For most of his life, Mr. C has found pure joy in sharing tales with friends, family, students, even strangers. Now, he's bringing that lifelong passion directly to your ears. On Storytime with Mr. C, you'll join him as he digs up forgotten classics, hopefully creates some wonderful new ones, convinces a few special guests to share their incredible experiences, and takes us all back to the very beginning of what makes a great story. Find Storytime with Mr. C today on Spotify. Prepare to be amazed, entertained. It's more than just a podcast. It's an invitation to simply hang out, connect, and remember the simple pleasure of a well-told story.
anyway, I'm breaking it over here. Hold on, give me a second. Are you kidding me? My mouse has died. Dude. What, like, I guess. Stand by. I'm plugging it in. I nailed it. All right. This needs to go back over. Oh, shoot. Okay. I gotta move them all down. Anyway. Okay. Anyway. All right. The pocket watch. All right. So for the next 40 minutes, we're only talking about TV, movies, in my top 10. So sit down, buckle up, because that's all we're talking about for the remainder of the day. Okay. So here's what we got. Here's what I watched this week. This documentary is on Netflix. It's called The Stringer. I don't know what it is about this thing. I absolutely enjoyed watching this. Um, it's about the guy who took the picture of Napalm Girl from Vietnam in like '76. Um, Spoiler, it's in the trailer. They don't think he actually shot that photo. So the guy who's been walking around that won the Pulitzer has been walking around claiming responsibility and ownership of the infamous Napalm Girl, and they do this like this investigation, and then like it was very interesting to me, and I don't know why it's not great by any means. I don't think like it's not going to set the world on fire. I just weirdly enjoyed. I enjoyed it. The idea that this guy for 50 years is sitting at home in Vietnam talking to his kids, talking to his friends, and be like, "Hey guys, I was the one that shot that photo." Um, so we get to investigate that, and then what happens at the end with the fascinating, really. For 50 years, we thought it was one thing, and now it changes a little bit. I don't know. I don't know why I enjoyed it. Like, um, the pacing is good, so like it's not like real boring or dull anywhere. We just watched the Hilla Burst. or whatever documentary. That thing was like garbage after the first like 20 minutes. And then it kind of just like drug its feet for a minute. This thing is pretty solid all the way through. I don't remember what the original runtime on this thing was. Stringer. Runtime. Hour 40. Like, you can't go wrong with an hour 40. Um, Obviously, like, the last, like, even 5 minutes before the credits is just, like, the the updates, the ones that they type out that you have to read on the back end. So, um, I enjoyed it. I don't know why. I don't think any like I don't expect any of you guys to actually watch it. I have no fascination of any kind with Vietnam. I have no fascination with the Napalm Girl. Um, I have like a like a curiosity for photography in the last like 4 weeks, but not like not enough where I'm like, this is like this is my go-to like photography. No, uh, I don't know. I just enjoyed it. I can't explain it. What else? Okay, that's it. That's all I watched. um, I fell down some. Oh, what was it? Okay, I don't know. Whatever else I was watching was all garbage. It had to have been something on YouTube. Okay, so let's look at what's coming up in 2025. Okay, this top one up here. We're gonna go through a whole list of them, but I'm just gonna point out some of the highlights. That is the Bad Medicine with Josh Charles. We got Pit season 2 starting very very soon. Shrinking season 3 looks fantastic. Michael J. Fox is in it, so Michael J. Fox is coming back and acting again. And this bottom right one is uh, the new Game of Thrones series. It's not the dragons. They're redoing. They're doing a new one, Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I enjoyed Game of Thrones, so I'll give this one a chance. I gave House of Dragons a chance, and I didn't like it. So, um, but it has potential to be something pretty big. But those are some pretty cool highlights. Um, I don't know what page that is. There's a chance that that page is supposed to be on. Okay, it might be this page is what it's supposed to be. All right. So real quick, we're just gonna spend a couple minutes. We're just gonna scroll through some of the things coming out. I think in the first couple of months. Let me see if they 53 anticipated new shows. Okay. Um, by all means, hit the chats if any of them mean anything to you. A couple of them mean something to me. Um, I'm not big on the Harlan Corbin stuff. Netflix has a bunch of them. That's like all like Netflix. That's all they have is this fucking Harlan Corbin stuff. Um, some of the stuff it seems pretty interesting, but they're all like short miniseries. So that one started on the first. Best Medicine was the name of it. I don't know what we called it before, but it's Best Medicine. Came on yesterday. Um, let's see. Oh, Tuesday time slot in January 6th. Okay. Um, so tomorrow we should see this new thing. Mom's super excited about this one. I love this guy, so I'll watch him do just about anything right now. Based off of the British series Doc Martin. So, um, Beast Games. This one I'm interested in. On the 7th. I'm not going to. I should. I really should. I think what day is the 7th? Wednesdays. When do they depending like maybe I can spend my lunches on Thursday. Thursday at lunch. I can just record a recap of each episode. The only reason why I say so is TV reviews, like people who like live stream like sporting events, like there's always like a lot of views on those things. So like the idea of that I can do like a Beast Games episode 1 recap just by the title itself opens up like potential for significant views comparative. Um so I mean I'd like to. I really would like to. I don't know if it works real well as a single. I think it would be cool, like if Liam and I did it. Um, like if Liam and I watched it, and then I could be like, "Here's what I liked about it," and he's like, "No, this is all like bullshit." And then like, um, I think this one would lend this whole idea and concept would lend to a minimum of 2 person, so we could like predict who we think is going to win. I can have that cool little banter back and forth. Um, we'll see. Um, Thursday at lunch isn't an impossible thing for me to do. Keeps it to a nice tight 30. I mean, the episodes are only an hour long, if that. So, like, it doesn't really need me to record anything more than that. So, um, we will see. We'll see. I'm not a big fan of Masked Singer. I think Mom watched it for a minute. Memory of a Killer is coming soon. Ooh. Um, Traders won a bunch of Oscars or Emmys. I didn't watch it. The Pit. This is the one that we're all waiting for. On the 8th. This is a weekly, so I will watch it weekly. Mom and Grandma are gonna 15 episodes. So this is gonna be good times, man. We're gonna see. Um, let's see. I was hoping they'd say when it takes place. Mom, when does this take place? Is it like a year after, or like a couple of weeks after? Uh, it blew up. It won a bunch of awards. Um, but yes, the pitch. I look forward to the pitch. Mom's not sure either. So, um, I think they're bringing back uh, Landon. I think his name started with an L. The guy, the kid, the guy doctor that got in trouble, and I believe um, maybe the punch in the face nurse is coming back. I don't remember. But that one's coming out. Check it out. It's HBO. His and hers. Um, I might watch this. I don't know. Let's see what else. Thousand Blows. I did watch this one. I mentioned it briefly last or earlier this or last year. It was like 8 episodes. I enjoyed it. It was like this weird period piece from in uh like early England. Industry. I did watch Industry. I like Industry. It's been like it's been like 2.5 years since the last episode, last season came out. This show is actually not bad. Like, if you have HBO, go back and watch at least season 1. It's really good. I completely forgot where it left off at the end of season 3, so I have to go back and rewatch it. But I do know that I do like Industry, and I will watch Industry. This is actually pretty freaking cool. Um, like, okay, hold on. When did the original come out? Uh, Night Manager. So that's Tom Hiddleston. Um, 2016, 10 years ago, they did season 1 of The Night Manager. So Tom Hiddleston is working at the hotel, and then Hugh Laurie uh, comes in, and so shit, and stuff happens. Dude, 10 years later, they're going to come up with the second season. I heard about it, but I didn't actually know what they were going to do with it. I obviously have to go back and rewatch it again. I think Hugh Laurie's gun uh, a gun trader, like like one of those gun lords, right? So uh, I think they both did very good. I think they hold on, let's see what kind of awards they won back in the day. It did win a uh, one Emmy, two Emmys, and a bunch of British Academy awards. So it's a decent show. Don't know what it's going to look like though for season 2, and I'm not going to read it, so you guys can read it later. Here's that heated rivalry. That's just an ad, but all creatures great and small. It's a PBS show. Tell me lies. If any of these you guys like, let me know. I'll go back and look at them. Hijack is interesting. I watched the season 1. It's on Apple with Idris Elba. So it's good to see him coming back. Riot Women. Agatha Christie. I do enjoy some Agatha Christie. Was it Ponies? Don't know what Ponies is. Some of the stuff I haven't even heard of. I do enjoy some nice Star Trek stuff. I know a lot of you guys probably don't. I think Strange New World is a fascinating and fucking the best thing they put out in years. But Starfleet Academy, I believe, takes place in. I really want to say it takes place in the Discovery universe, so timeline. So who knows? Oh, there you go. There's the Knights of the Seven Kingdom, which is the HBO show. Drops of God, Beauty, Steel. I might watch this one only because I like Sophia Turner. Memory of a Killer. That's the one Mama just mentioned. Okay, what is this one? It's a 2-night premiere on Monday, the 25th. I don't know if I like Patrick Dempsey. Um, I don't feel one way or the other with him, but um, Mom suggested it, so I'll watch it. Uh, Hitman with a deadly secret leading to a double life. All right, write that one down, guys. Monday 25th. Wonder Man, I believe is a Marvel miniseries. It should be interesting. I have not seen Thunderbolts, but I believe Wonder Man made a very small appearance in Thunderbolts, and people fucking loved him. So it's kind of nice to see some of these like more side characters getting some stuff. They're shrinking. Am I putting it the right way? I have my screen all jacked up. Hold on. Yes, okay, I am. Rumor has it this is gonna be the one that Harrison Ford wins his Emmy for. Doing a lot of really fun stuff on this one. Bridgerton, I don't watch. Lincoln Lawyer. What season is this? 4? I want to say I went back and redid 3. I do want to say that I did catch up on it. I don't know. I like the show. But it's like 5th on my list. I might watch it mid-year when I'm like I've watched everything else. I might come back to it because I think that's what I did earlier this year with him. Um, the Burbs. Don't know. Vanished. I do love her. She was fucking fantastic. She did a show a little while ago. Flight Attendant, that was kind of cute. Cross. I did talk about Alex Cross. Was it last year or the year before? It might have been the year. Oh, ooh, might have been the year before. Might have been my. Anyway, I enjoyed the first one. This show is actually pretty good. The first season was fantastic. This one should be just as good. So check out some Cross, man. That's on February 11th. Dark Winds, AMC, 50 days, 56 days. Don't know what this is. Night Agent, I thought was canceled, but whatever. I don't watch it. Uh, we're just gonna scroll through a couple of these. I know there's a cool one down here. Grandma and I will probably enjoy this one, Paradise. Um, it's the new the spoiler if you guys haven't watched it. Um, Nuclear disaster. They build a underground city, basically where everybody's living. Grandma and I enjoyed this show, so we got that one coming out on the 23rd of February. Scrubs. How do you guys feel about this? I don't know if Kelly's here. I wonder if she's gonna watch it. Look at that. It's the original cast here, guys. We got the original three. Uh, Zach Braff definitely looks like he had some work done, which is there's nothing wrong with it. To be fair, like I'm just saying, but the other two look fucking great, and they haven't looked like they've aged at all. Uh, I might watch. I might watch Scrubs. I'm gonna give it a try. I liked Scrubs back in the day. I don't watch Survivor. Sorry, sorry. Okay, here we go. Why Marshalls? Okay, so this is the first of the spin-off Yellowstone shows. I mean, my mom follows this stuff like a crazy person, and they've been talking about doing all kinds of stuff. But it's the first one that we're actually getting. Like we haven't seen anything about the Dutton Ranch. We haven't seen anything about. Uh, don't tell me. Oh, the other family, the one with Michelle Pfeiffer in it. So like they're producing a bunch of stuff. The 406s. I don't even know if that thing still exists or not. But we're getting why Marshall, guys. Why Colin? Not why Marshall. Why Yellowstone Marshalls? Uh, I like him, Luke Grimes. I think he's fantastic. Mom watched the trailer for it recently, so that comes out on March 1st. But she said she saw a trailer. There's some staffing, some casting changes possibly. So we'll see what happens. Young Sherlock, I don't care about. I did enjoy Ted season like one. I have to think. I like Seth MacFarlane, so nobody else really can enjoy that. But uh, hey, man, you can go around some crude humor. That's on March 3rd. Stars. Does anybody have stars? Like I don't even know where to find stars, dude. One Piece. This thing will probably find a bunch of people watching it on the 10th. That is Nicole Kidman, everybody. I fucking love her. That's on Prime Video on the 11th with Jamie Lee Curtis. What are we doing here? A forensic crime thriller based on somebody's book. Ooh, two timelines. Examiner of the 90s to her present position as present day position investigating murders. Uh, was that scapula? Scarpetta? I don't know. That's March. I'll forget until then. Uh, but we can watch that one. The Bachelorette. Nobody cares. Faithful. I don't care. I think that's all there was. Mom said she finished this one and she liked it. Are you excited for season 2, Mom? Friends and Neighbors. I did not finish it. I think I was like 2 episodes behind, and I just never did. I love fucking Olivia Munn, absolutely. And I am a big fan of John Hamm. Some people are kind of like whatever with him. I like him. Uh, but Friends and Neighbors. Um, Spoiler: if there's a season 2, I'm pretty sure he wasn't convicted of murder. Spoiler. Oh, the boys. This is like rated R, like hard R. superhero stuff. Absolutely love it. It's the final season. They're gonna do all kinds of cool stuff with this show. This one's on April 8th. Malcolm in the Middle, like I never watched it in its original run. Are they bringing Cranston back? Yep, Bryan Cranston's back. Uh, uh, that's technically there. Marco's got money problems. I do like. Ooh, is that Michelle Pfeiffer? Ellen Fanning, Nicole Kidman. Nicole Kidman's doing all kinds of cool stuff, dude. I do like Apple TV stuff, so anything on Apple TV, I'll probably end up watching. Widow's Bay. But that puts us up through April 29th. So the first half of the year, there's some decent stuff it looks like coming out. Um, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Um, that's on the TV side. On the movie side, we have Doomsday. We have Devil Wears Prada 2. Dude, can you fucking believe it? Dude, again, Nicole Kidman. They're coming out with Practical Magic 2. I absolutely adore that movie. It's so fun. Um, Practical Magic. When was that? That was like a 90, like 2002? Practical Magic. 98. It was a 98 movie. Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman. And they are still fucking fantastic. So I'm excited for that. Let me turn off this. There you go. Um, yeah, that's gonna be fun. Devil Wears Prada 2, I think it's gonna be fun. Meryl Streep, uh, Anne Hathaway, Stanley Tucci's coming back. I'm excited for those. And then we also have Michael, which is the Michael Jackson movie biopic, played by his nephew. They're still working it. They're looking at it as like it might go like 3 hours. Like uh, it's going to go pretty deep into Michael. We'll see what happens with it. Rumor has it that they're not steering away from a lot of the allegation stuff, so there's going to be a chunk of the movie in which they address um, some of his legal issues. It looks fantastic. You have Toy Story 5. Um, I tried to read up on it a little bit, so I don't know if you guys remember what happened at the end of 4, but I'm not sure. Like, there's a I don't know. I want to know how we bridge the end of 4 into a new 5. So, but this is a very common problem when people grow up. Is you leave your toys for electronics. So she's gonna get an iPad. We have Odyssey with Matt Damon. Who is it? Christopher Nolan, and then you have Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man movie. So like, there's some like we're gonna see some bangers this year. 2026 is gonna be a decent year for movies. I have a very quick, bold prediction. Okay, you can't see any of that. Okay, but what this basically is showing. Nope, go back. Okay. Okay, what this is showing is uh, the total gross of movies since 2020. So obviously the COVID hit. No one's going to the movies, right? Before this in 19, it was like 11 million. Okay. Um, 23, with Barbie and Oppenheimer, we see people going back to the movies. We had the writer's strike a little bit. So it was still there. 2024, 8 million. I'm predicting 9.1 billion. Sorry, I meant billions if I was saying millions. Billions. I'm looking at a 5% increase over 2025. That is a bold and actually very bold prediction to make. Call it a gut feeling, which doesn't make any sense because I don't know. It hasn't paid off anywhere else. But um, to see a 5% increase seems kind of wild. Um, I think we have some amazing movies coming out. Doomsdays, I think, is going to do. What was it? Zootopia in like 15 days broke like 1.5 bill. Like it's crazy. Doomsday is going to do Endgame numbers. Spider-Man is going to do Endgame numbers. Um, like between those last four movies, like uh, I bet you Michael does a bunch. But between uh, I bet you Odyssey does 1 billion. I bet you um, Spider-Man does 1.5 billion, and Doomsday is going to do 2 bill. So like that's already like a third of the monies, and that's only three movies, and that's not even counting whatever else I was missing that's coming out. I don't know. I know that nobody wants to go to the movies, or it's not like it's easy to not go to the movies. But I would like to think that people are going back out. Like I don't know, because like the numbers aren't showing it. Um, like there was a huge jump coming out of COVID, but like it took like a 3% drop the from 23 to 24, and it's only slightly up from 25. So it's a very bold prediction to say it's going to go to 9-1. When I was first doing it, I was like, I was like 10 billion. I'm like, we're gonna hit 10 billion again, and it's like a fucking like 18% jump. I'm like, I don't think we can see 18%. Um, but yeah, we're gonna see some. We're gonna see some. 26, I think, is gonna be a good year for movies and TV. I think there's just gonna be some interesting stuff. Um, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think that's all I got for the middle section.
Pull up a chair for passionate film talk. We're thrilled to announce Cinema Amigos, the exciting new podcast that's about to become your go-to for all things film. Join host Pablo and his friend as they embark on an in-depth journey through their most beloved movies. Each episode is a lively conversation filled with unique perspectives, insightful analysis, and an undeniable love for cinema. If you're ready to deep dive beyond the surface and hear fresh takes on classic and contemporary films, Cinema Amigos is your perfect listening companion.
All right. Most of the stuff I've talked about throughout the year, so we're gonna spend a grip of time on it. But I would like to go through my top 10 because it is the beginning of the year, and I do like top 10 lists. So, there's a bunch of stuff in the movie categories that I did not watch. Sinners, I should have watched. It was out in February, and I never watched it. And it's supposedly like the best movie of the year, but whatever. Did not get to it. Oh, do you know why? Because I didn't have HBO. I didn't get HBO until I might be lying. What did I bought HBO for something for my mom, and I don't remember what it was. Anyway, sorry. Um, but I'll go back and watch Sinners this week. So, okay, top 10. Here we go. Number 10. You already saw part of it. Okay. Oh, honorable mentions. Okay. Pee Wee as himself, I absolutely loved. Uh, came out at the beginning of the year. It was on one of my picks for Emmys. Absolutely love that. I really wanted these to be on my list, but I couldn't find a place to put them in 10. K-pop Demon Hunter is a cultural phenomenon. Sophie was ahead of Sophie was ahead of the game. Sophie was watching that bitch fucking 2 weeks before everybody else was. So fucking kudos to the kid. Nona's is an absolutely adorable movie. It almost made number 10. I think it is one of the cool. I think it came out around Mother's Day. It is absolutely charming. I loved everything about that movie. One battle after another. also was considered at a number 10. Frankenstein was really good visually, but I don't think I gave it the full attention I needed for it to make it. But I did enjoy it, and it's going to win every technical award. Um, but yeah, check out Frankenstein. It was actually really good. All right, so here's my number 10. Real quick. Stringer, the documentary I told you about at the beginning of the thing. I don't know what it was. And it might just be the fact that I just watched it, because I could easily have put Nona's over this. I wish I could articulate it, but I did enjoy this documentary. Number 2, sorry, 9. Daredevil Born Again. All right. I liked the Daredevil series from Marvel. I think it was fantastic. It did have a bunch of reshoots. It didn't know what it wanted to be, and it was, but because I enjoy the series and they um, went more R instead of like the typical Disney PG, I absolutely enjoyed Daredevil. I love Charlie Cox. I think the show is absolutely fucking really good. So, um, okay, there we go. Sorry. Uh, this was just a nostalgia thing, man. I absolutely enjoyed Dexter Resurrection. They had Original Sin that also came out that did not get picked up for season 2. Resurrection did get picked up for season 2. Original Sin was good, but I don't know if it needed a second season, to be fair. Um, it was good to see Dexter back. Who's that? Michael C. Hall? I think it's Michael C. Hall. Shit. But I don't know, man. I like Dexter. I like him running around. We had Peter Dinklage in it. Um, uh, Christy. Oh man, hold on. The girl who plays Jessica Jones, um, girl in apartment 27B, 23B. She was also, oh fuck, what's her name? Oh, forget it. Whatever. The show, I enjoyed it. Like, throw it back, 100%, man. I was all in for fucking new Dexter. So like that's it. I enjoyed it. Heated Rivalry made number 7. Um, again, this is the one that we just did the recordings for. I did enjoy it. I definitely think you guys should listen to the podcast. I think you can go back and listen to it. The one caveat to it is, here's where I'm curious on how much of it people are talking about. The first 2 episodes is softcore porn, basically. Not real bad, not the whole thing, but there are a couple of fairly graphic scenes. So just heads up on your way in to it. But overall, a very good story. 6 episodes, very simple. Um, the Ilya character from the Russian side of hockey, absolutely fucking amazing. Um, him alone and his relationship with the other character Shane, I think is fantastic. You should check it out for sure. I enjoyed F1. I don't know. Like okay. Here's why I liked F1. Um, it's a solid sports movie. It is just a solid, like, Brad Pitt comes in, he's gonna try and it's like, it's Remember the Titans. It's weird, like anything with like new guy comes in, mixes it up, and gets them all back on track. Um, and then fucking like, I enjoyed it. It was fun. Uh, yeah, I really did enjoy it. I watched it twice. That's how much I liked it. Florbus was a Netflix show. I don't know if I don't think I've talked about it yet. It's over 9 episodes. Um, Invasion of the Body Snatchers type stuff. Um, somehow through alien technology they take over people, and then everybody becomes one solid like consciousness working as one. Like it's an interesting show. She did a really fantastic job with it. The pacing was a little slow at times, um, but the idea and the concept was very, very solid. Check out Pluribus on Apple. Number 4. I don't even remember what these numbers were. I enjoyed this documentary. My mom Jane, um, who was that? Marissa Hargitay, um, did a whole like random, not random, but did a whole deep dive about where she came from and her mom. I absolutely enjoyed this one. Like really, like a lot. It was really good. She did a good job with it. It was fun um, learning more about who was that James Mansfield. Um, I enjoyed it. It was in June. I wonder if it's gonna get any Oscar or Emmy love. Oscar? Oscars. Oscars do documentaries, right? Oscars. Um, 100% check this one out. This one is fantastic. I loved it. Number 3, The Pit. Probably should be higher on the list, but it's not. I enjoy The Pit. I like the idea of the one day 15-hour day shot in 15 episode one, you know what I mean. All 15 episodes were 15 hours of a day. Um I enjoyed it. Mom enjoyed it. We're all looking forward to it. Like it was a big thing. Came out like what last year in January, and then it was this year January. It's like the first thing that came out in 2025. So um, people were still talking about it by the end of the year. Like even mid year, they were still talking about the pit. So the pit. Number 2, Adolescence. I absolutely love the show. 4 episodes, all oneers. This is where like this show is the reason why we learned about oneers this year. Um, really good. Episode 3 was probably one of the best episodes of television in a while. It's the one where the boy's talking to the therapist. Absolutely amazing. If you haven't if you haven't checked out Adolescence yet, you're like where the hell have you been? Um, it was out in March. Dude, this thing was so good. I don't think they're doing. I don't know if I heard a season 2 or not. I don't know where they would go on a season 2, unless they do a different story. But this show is fucking great. This show won a bunch of awards. Both the boy and the father won awards, as well as probably some of the camera works, editing, cinematography, directing. So definitely a technical achievement, 100%. And then I enjoyed it. I like the studio. Seth Rogen, Apple TV. He's a movie producer. Just it never stopped. It was just everybody. I think it was fun. I absolutely enjoyed the show. Adolescence probably should have been one, but I really liked Studio. I like the comedy aspect of it. Um, Here's the caveat. Ready? Somewhere we have to drop Stinger, okay? Because Dave Chappelle's Unstoppable special that came out on the 20th squeezes in at like number 5 or 6. It's definitely better than F1. I probably enjoyed it better than Pluribus. There's a chance I liked it better than My Mom Jane. Let's go and put it at 5. Let's put Dave Chappelle Unstoppable on Netflix, currently available now. Um, that would have made the list, and everything else would have pushed back one. So Stringer technically would have stayed an honorable mention um, because I completely forgot to check my comedy specials. So that's all I got for you guys. That was my top 10 for the year. It's been crazy. I wish I watched more movies. I didn't watch Sinners. I didn't watch Weapons. Um, the one with oh, Stone, Emma Stone, Bologna, or whatever the hell that movie is. I didn't watch that. Um, God, there were so many movies that I just didn't get to didn't watch. Um, but I did watch a lot of TV. Holy shit! Like, look at that. Like all TV. Do I have any movies on there? F1 and then one documentary, two documentaries. Shit, I watched a lot of TV. There's probably a couple that I'm missing, um, but I think that's pretty solid. Those are the ones that really stood out to me for 2025. Um, I would love to hear what your guys' top three are. Hit the fucking chats in the comments later. Um, that's it, man. We're 1 o'clock.
Tired of the same old predictable podcasts? Dive headfirst into the wonderfully weird world of Mind Pockets. Ever wonder what goes on inside the mind of a slightly off-kilter individual? Join host Ben as he unlocks the chaotic collection of thoughts, ideas, and random musings he's captured throughout the week. Each week, Ben unleashes the Mind Pockets, a playback of the week's most bizarre and brilliant internal monologues. He'll react, analyze, and unravel the madness, giving you a front-row seat to the unpredictable landscape of his brain. Get ready to explore the uncharted territories of Ben's mind. Mind Pockets every Saturday at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on the Chasing the Whimsy YouTube channel.
Aw, I did not update this slide. But Andy, Nikki, your family, Megan, your family, Joyce, and Ender Frog, EC1, Gooster, Violet, Dad, Courtney, Kit, Lasagna Hammer, and Vinny S. Thank you guys for the Patreon last year. 2026, a couple of people had dropped off. 100% get it, man. Life is getting a little rough out here sometimes. I think Courtney had dropped off. And a couple of people I think haven't renewed yet. But thank you guys regardless. I'm really hoping to get this to 2 pages this year. That'd be so cool for me. We have a bunch of people signed up on the free side. So again, we're working on I am working on updating a lot of the Patreon stuff. It won't really affect any of you guys. All right, I'm not going to flip you off. I have my ring on my finger. Most of it won't affect any of you guys. You might get a couple of extra little things coming up when I mail them out. But yeah, I think. Okay, so here's why I have to push Patreon. Ready? Okay. I don't necessarily want to use AI as much as I need to. I can't get anybody to help with the shorts yet because I can't pay them like a semi-reasonable fee. I mean, to be fair, they're not even asking for that much. But the Patreon will help get the more merch. Will help. I'd love to hire a new artist. We have a bunch of cool stuff coming up. So like the Patreon is going to like really increase its value this year. We have one book we're working on now that should be out in the next 6 weeks. We have another book for Christmas I'm hoping to have done by then. We have the yearbook, and then I'm working on a coloring book for maybe July. No, maybe July. So the idea that no, that's in the old man episode. So we're not doing as much videos as I'd like, but we are definitely creating significantly cooler things right now than Ben trying to figure out how to record himself. It's gonna be a good time. So I did take down uh, the gift cards, the gift donation. I will figure out what and if I want to track any kind of donations that we're making for the holidays. Because I donated some and then we donated some from the Patreon people. So, like, we might just let Ben continue to donate his own stuff and then just work on building the Patreon stuff. But that's where we're at. We're looking to double this number. Double this number says that we can get more consistent stuff, especially on the video side. And the shorts. God, I wish I had someone to do shorts. That's all I want. That's all I want, really. And I wish someone would give me a price so I knew what I was working with. Kit has already been reached out to. She does all the comics. I'll give you guys a real quick peek. You can't say anything. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. This stuff, like, really hold on, because I think you'll enjoy this one. So like, so sometimes like when you're like, hey, like, why support the Patreon or whatever else, like, it comes down to things like this, this. Shit, shit. Gotta slide this over. It's so, like, for example, Kit has been fantastic, worked with me a lot on the rates and stuff. But I don't know if you guys know what this looks like. I'm not gonna let you guys read all of it, but I went by pretty quick on that. But that's that's Sophie's story that she did on her unboxing episode. So, like, those, like these are the things that you support when you guys sign up for Patreon. So, um, it lets me make cool. I can't draw at all. I barely have a general grasp of what the hell I'm doing now. So, it helps us make new stuff and help build the Whimsy family a little bit. I have the fucking $300 on this one, huh? Hold on. Fuck. That was supposed to be off, but whatever. But that's all we got for you guys. That is the first Nooners of 2026. I think it was fine. A lot of really cool, interesting stuff coming out on TV and movies this year. I think it's going to be a big year for content. I hope to be putting out a bunch of content. We're doing so many, like, legit. We're doing a bunch of books. Um, I need somebody to draw me a cover for mine so I can finally publish mine. Fuck. That's July. I got 6 months. I got 6 months to find somebody to draw a cover for my book so that I can go ahead and publish mine. Um, but yeah, we're gonna see a lot of Whimsy Flower stuff this year. It's gonna be a good time, everybody. That's all I got for you. Uh, on Patreon, within the hour, you should get a notification. Okay, you should get an email or a notification of some kind that says there was a new post from Chasing the Whimsy. The new post will be the links to the 3 episodes of Heated Rivalry. If you're not going to watch it, 100% listen to the 3 episodes. I think you'll get a general idea of what the show is about, and you'll get to hear us discuss and debate its social significance, um, why Lasagna cries the whole time throughout it, as I'm a little bit more cynical. Um, I think they're really fun and different type of show. So, um, within the hour, patreon.com/chasing the whimsy, or when you get your notification, you click it, because the only way you can see it, unless you email me or you text me and I send you the link itself, Patreon's the only place you can find it right now. That's all I'm saying. Look at all that early access material only on Patreon. All right, that's it. That's all I got for you guys. You have a good night, and then I will see you next week. What day is today? On the 12th. Later. Whimsy! How long could I go? Like, if I pretended to not hit stop, how long could I, like. Okay, Whimsy.